Hanging out here with Jordan Love, Green Bay Packers quarterback. You're joining us on behalf of Toyota. We'll get to that in just a sec. But first, we're going to have some fun.
Okay.
We're in New Orleans, the home of voodoos. We have a few tarot cards for you. I'll lay 3 out. You feel free to pick one. I'll ask you a question based off the one you pulled. Choose very wisely.
Got to do the middle one, of course.
Good call. Very
go.
smart move there. Ooh, the Magician.
Ooh,
Lamar Jackson. The
I like
Magician
it.
represents
I like it.
power and skill. Josh Jacobs. What has he added to the offense? The kind of power and skill that he's added to Green Bay.
Power and skill is exactly what he's added. Just a phenomenal player. Obviously, kind of the workhorse and the man with the run game that we got going. But he's that workload, and he does so many good things for our team, and just find ways to get better throughout the season. It's been awesome getting to know him as a person, and then obviously as a player and a leader that he is. But he's been phenomenal.
Everyone always talks about quarterback-receiver chemistry, quarterback, offensive coordinator chemistry, quarterback, offensive line chemistry. What about quarterback and running back chemistry, and kind of how did you build that with Josh?
Yeah, I mean, that's the fun part. I think we kind of got the best chemistry out there because we're standing, in the shotgun. He's right next to me. We can talk to each other while we're about to snap the ball.
Do you joke around?
Not really joking. We're more about what route am I running? What route are you running? Okay, just confirming that we're on the same page, things like that. You see this blitz coming and things like that. So we're back there talking, but Josh is an easy guy to get along with. He's become a great friend of mine, and he's just, like I said, he's a phenomenal playmaker, and he's an even better person.
Awesome. Go ahead and pick another one.
Okay, let's do.
Pick a card, any card.
Did you put the middle one back, or is it a new one?
It's a different one.
I'm going middle one again.
Keep going in the middle.
Yeah,
Consistency.
yeah.
I like it. Quarterbacks and your consistency. Okay, it's the Tower. Tower represents chaos and uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty as we head into the league. New year and free agency and the draft. We've seen a ton of big trades in other leagues. From a player perspective, how do you try to focus whenever there is so much uncertainty going up into this upcoming season? Yeah,
that's the tough part. And, that's every offseason. What I've learned so far is, you're in the season and, you go into the offseason and there's going to be so many new faces, new pieces, a new draft class coming in, and guys might be there, might not be there. So there's always a different team every year you enter. And so that's kind of you don't know what's going to happen until it finally does, and you get back to OTAs and training camp, and you finally kind of got that roster set. But there's so much uncertainty that it's hard to wrap your head around all of it and all the different kind of conspiracies of guys might be ending up different places. So I try and not worry about it and just focus on who's going to be there when we get back.
Yeah, a lot of rumors that are always swirling around on social media. Yeah. We love social media, but sometimes, you get the rumors like that. Does it ever get any easier? You're heading into year 3 as a starter. You've been in the league now for 4 years. Does it get easier dealing with that uncertainty?
I think, you go through it and you kind of know that it is what it is. Like I said, you're going to have a new team. There's going to be a lot of new faces. But I don't know if it gets easier. I think it might even get harder. These are guys that you're spending years with and building that brotherhood. And then, next thing you know, they might be gone. They might be somewhere else. So you build a lot of relationships and a lot of, like I said, brothers for life. But it is tough when you kind of leave some of those guys and move around.
Yeah, a fun jersey swap at least.
Great jersey swaps. Yeah, great jersey swaps.
All right, let's grab another one.
Go middle again.
Let's see what you got. Hey, still with the middle. I love it. I love it. It's almost like a stereotype, or not a stereotype, a
middle child. That's what.
Yeah, there you go. Strength card. Okay, you pulled the strength card. It's courage and bravery. You got engaged over the summer.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
What requires more bravery? Playing in the NFL playoffs or proposing to your girlfriend?
Ooh. I would say bravery. I think propose to your girlfriend is easy. That's your partner for life that you already kind of know. You've been dating for a while. You know each other so well. So I think that's the easy part.
Yeah.
I think NFL playoffs is NFL playoffs. Only one person is happy at the end of the game and moves on and advances. So that's always the difficult part. It's always fun making it there and then having the opportunity to obviously chase that dream of winning that Super Bowl. But it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. That was the right answer, by the way.
Okay.
Future Mrs. Love, I hope that you're listening because that was the easy part. What did you learn from your first experience in the playoffs? What did you take from that moving forward? And what do you take from that going into this upcoming season?
Yeah, what I learned is just, how good you got to be. Like, you obviously it's almost a new season when the playoffs start. Records don't matter anymore. You can be the 7th seed and go in there and beat a team that's supposed to be the higher team. So it's all about how you play on game day. When the lights turn on, the lights are bright, you got to be consistent, got to be at your best, and like we always say, big-time players make big-time plays, big-time games, and those are those big-time games that you got to be at your best and try and limit the mistakes.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, let's grab another one. I have a feeling
I'm going to switch it up.
Go,
I'm going to switch it up. You said that.
Variety, spice of life.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, you pulled the High Priestess.
Okay.
The High Priestess represents mystery. So I think one mystery that we talk a lot about in the NFL is the sit versus the start debate. Do you sit that quarterback for a couple of years, let him get acclimated, let him learn, or do you kind of throw him into the deep end, kind of baptism by fire and start him right away? You were a quarterback that you had the opportunity to sit for a couple of years and to kind of get your legs underneath you first couple of years in the league. What would be your argument for sitting over starting that quarterback, that young quarterback right away?
Yeah, I would always err on the side that the position I was in to be able to sit, learn, grow. You know, you see guys all the time, and everybody kind of gets thrown into the fire. And I always say every situation, every team is kind of structured differently for guys to have success right away, for, you know, guys might be in rebuild. So it's different. You see guys like C.J. Stroud last year, Jaden Daniels this year, who come in and ball out, and I think that's not really the norm. So, you know, it's a tough league. Quarterback is the hardest position to play, and you're playing against the best players in the NFL. So it's a tough position to play, and I think the more you can sit, learn, grow, and then, you know, take all those lessons that you've learned. I was able to sit behind Aaron Rodgers, a legend, Hall of Famer, and it was an eye-opening experience for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to cheat a little bit because I do want to ask you one specific question.
Okay.
I know you've been choosing the cards. It's my turn now.
Okay.
One card about the, I just lost it, about the moon. Intuition, dreams, just kind of the feeling that you have moving forward. What is the feeling moving forward of where you think Myles Garrett might end up in the future?
Myles Garrett? Ooh. See, this is the part that we talk about. It's too much unknown. There's 31 teams he can go to, so
could there be a home for him in Green Bay?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we would take Myles Garrett for sure. I always say, I mean, anytime you can add a great player to a good team, you know, I think that's going to work out, and it's going to make that team even better. You see, we had Josh Jacobs, we had Xavier McKinney, and those guys were big-time players for us. So we'll see.
All right, Jordan Love, appreciate you for stopping by. You're joining us on behalf of Toyota, the official automotive partner of the NFL, whose vehicle owners represent a nationwide community of fans deeply connected to the game, which allowed them to do something really special with you this season. So tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been awesome. I think to start is how it all kind of got started was last year. You know, the fans are on social media talking about I'm playing better during Toyotathon, and it was a whole conspiracy. And then it kind of continued into this year. It's crazy. But the fans are awesome. They kind of started this thing and took it and ran with it. But the crazy part is the numbers do not lie during Toyotathon. So you know, this year was able to connect and become a partner with Toyota, which it's awesome. You know, they're a great brand. They do a lot of great things. You know, we were talking literally before this about, I mean, what does a car mean to you in terms of a football player? And I'm like, we drive to practice every single day. You're listening to music in the car on your way. That's kind of your time to get your mind right. So there's so many great opportunities and examples of how Toyota can better my life, better my career, and it's really just been a fun brand partner, and the way we got started is kind of a crazy situation. So it's been fun.
It's hilarious. I love it. Jordan Love, thanks so much for stopping by, and good luck next Toyotathon.
Thank you.